Hi YouTube, my name's Rosanna, I'm 18 years old and I'm 25 weeks pregnant. How's your day going? So pregnancy is a thing. As I mentioned just before, I am in fact 25 weeks pregnant and I thought now is just as good a time as any to start the channel that I wanted to start from the moment that I found out. Difference being, there's nothing too exciting in the first 2 trimesters or the first, I'd even say 20 weeks. It's just the least exciting part of pregnancy, so I did in fact decide to wait till I was a little bit further along. Plus those people that start making videos from what seems the moment they peed on the stick. 9 months goes very slowly, I feel like, when you're watching someone else. And let's be real, all anybody wants to fucking see is the baby. Which, I mean, same, so I'm not that offended. But that is the best part, and 25 weeks, that's 15 weeks away. So yes, I am having a baby boy. I am due June 22nd, 2017. I really hope he comes on the 24th, as June is my mom's birth month and the 24th is my dad's birth date. So I figured for my first video on this channel, I would do an update on where I am in my pregnancy. So from this point on, you know what my pregnancy experience has been like, and you know what I'm experiencing, what I'm not, whether what you're experiencing is normal. Look, I just want us all to be on the same page and have a good starting point for future videos. I will be including some footage of hearing his heartbeat from this morning. So let's get into it. First thing I've definitely noticed more recently that I did not have previously is the occasional leg cramp or spasm, especially at night time. It's no joke, ladies and or gentlemen. Swear to God, if you are pregnant or you have a partner who's pregnant and you're experiencing cramps, girlfriend, I fucking feel you. They hurt. I feel like I'm gonna have to get my leg amputated. Nothing really you can do about them except try and walk them off. And it just feels weird because it just feels like the muscle in your leg or whatever limb is fucking with you. It's just shriveling up and dying. There's honestly been a few times where I've convinced myself that I'm going to turn into Dr. House, this grumpy bitch with a walking stick. I definitely have to say, when I was taking calcium pills that had magnesium in them, I was not getting cramps whatsoever. I did run out about 3 or probably about a month ago and haven't gotten any more yet. Something else I've noticed recently is that walking around I'll get a stitch-like cramp. I did Google it when it first happened because I obviously, anytime something's happening for the first time when you're pregnant, you freak the fuck out and you Google it, and Google told me it was fine. And if Google tells you it's fine, it's probably fine because usually it's death. Did mention it to my midwife this morning just to, you know, double check from a human being. And she did assure me that that was fine and it was normal. It's just all your ligaments trying to hold your body together. This boy, oh my goodness, he's gonna be like a dancer or some sort of athlete because he is moving 24/7. He never stops going until I want him to, or until I've been to my boyfriend or my mum like, hey, come here, come feel, he's cooking. Because he's stubborn and uncooperative. But he is very, very active. I have told about 4 people now. I hope he sleeps a lot more out the womb than he does in it, because otherwise I'm gonna be a zombie for about 6 months of my life. So I had to make a fun purchase the other day. I had to go out and buy some of these. If you don't know what these are nursing pads. These go in your bra to stop your boobs from leaking everywhere. My boobies have started leaking. Look at these. This goes in your bra and it stops any sort of leakage from getting on your bra or your shirt. Honestly, I haven't used them too many times because I'm at home almost all day, every day. And I'm not wearing a bra when I'm home, and if I'm not wearing a bra, there's really nowhere to put them. They're not sticky boobs, unfortunately. I've had quite a few times where I've felt wet coldness, looked down and saw that my shirt kind of looks like the scene from Mean Girls where they cut out parts of her top and her bra showed through, but instead of her bra showing through, it's boob juice. Also, another thing that has started happening, I removed the E. Another thing that has started happening recently is I've had trouble getting to sleep. Like, it's been uncomfortable. But no, I have had untrouble. Baby rain, y'all, is no fucking joke. I bought a tri-pillow. I found that it has helped a lot, mostly with the pain I get in my back. I've been getting it in the same place on the same side, so I figure that's just probably where Bubs likes to nestle up. Extremely weird, vivid dreams all the time. The funny part is though, is that my partner has now started having weird dreams. I think he might be having some sympathy pregnancy, but I'm the only one that gets away with being the bitch. A good thing that's happened recently is my appetite has started going back up. For the longest time, I wasn't overly hungry. I wasn't eating a lot, which is totally fine. Bubs is fine. His growth is exactly where it needs to be at this point in time. Honestly, he was feeding off excess fat that I had because I wasn't and I'm still not small. So there was still food for him to eat and be healthy with. Hopefully healthy. Now that I'm 25 weeks, my midwife appointments start becoming fortnightly instead of monthly. So I have all the forms to get my glucose screening test done between now and my next midwife appointment. So I should know in 2 weeks whether or not I have pregnancy diabetes. Fingers crossed I don't, because diabetes does run in my family. But I will let you guys know what happens there. An exciting update about being 25 weeks is a two-parter. One, I'm starting to have a baby belly. It's not like walking down the street, people are like, that's definitely a human and not like a whole bunch of pizza. But it's starting to get there, and that's really exciting to me. Like I mentioned, I am not small, nor have I ever been, and I'm honestly sort of excited to be not just fat, if you get what I mean. The second part of that is I'm now completely feeling him kick and move and dance and somersault. Honestly, is what he feels like he's doing some of the time. But the cool part about it is because he's big enough now, I can actually see all the ripples in my stomach and things like that when he's moving, which is which is super fucking cool. So I'm excited to just have that continue to be more obvious. So pregnancy isn't just a physical thing. Your life is about to change forever. Like forever in a monumental way. I want to be completely real and raw with you all, to the point where I'm planning on vlogging at, 4 o'clock in the morning when Bubs cries and wants to feed. Showing the pure exhaustion, showing the pain, showing everything, but also documenting how worth it is. I want my channel really to be a window into the life of what it's like to be not only young parents, but parents, and to have a child and everything that entails. So in the honor of being raw and real with you all, my emotional updates will be a part of my weekly updates also. First of all, I'm starting to get really impatient. Now that I know he's there, we have a form of communication going, or at least my crazy self thinks we do. It's the biggest thing of your life, and I'm not a patient person, so having to wait 9 months to meet a human I have created and am growing? Are you kidding me? I want to meet him now. I want to hold him. I want to hug him. I want to see him. I want to know what his personality is like. I'm just getting really impatient, and I've still got 15 weeks to go. On the flip side, 15 weeks to go isn't a very long time. Realistically, compared, it's a blink in the eye of life. And I'm slightly worried that we're not going to be stable enough financially to get everything he needs. When it comes to your children, you don't want to, especially your first, I feel like, because I have no idea whether he's gonna go through 2 outfits a day or 22 outfits a day. So I'm slightly worried that financially we're not gonna be stable enough to get everything that I want for him and the quality of things that I want for him. We're in the process of working that out, so that's just a concern of mine at the moment, but I know that we won't be in our financial situation forever. The last emotional update is I'm really scared I'm not gonna find friends here. We're from New Zealand, which if you don't know has a North Island and it has a South Island. I'm from the North Island, he's from the South Island, but I've lived in the South Island the past couple of years. That's where we met, that's where we lived, and all my family, like my mum and everything, is up in the North Island. So when we found out I was pregnant, we moved up here because sometimes a bitch needs her mom, okay? We don't know anyone here. I am not working, not due to lack of trying, I promise you that much. And all the people that my partner works with, he doesn't get along with on a social level. So another reason I really wanted to do YouTube is I want to make friends. I want people to be able to talk to and sappy shit like that. So that is pretty much everything worthwhile talking about going on with me at the moment, both physically and emotionally. I know that having teen and pregnant in the same name, or teen and mom in the same title, will probably catch a few of the wrong people's eyes. So there are a few things I would like to establish just while I've got your attention. First of all, I was on birth control. Birth control doesn't always work because everyone fucks up sometimes, and frankly, I wouldn't change it. 2, I am still with the baby's father. We have been together a year and a half. It'll be 2 years in September, and I honestly really hate the stereotype that young dads bolt, so that's what I have to say about that. Number 3, I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not eating raw shellfish, I'm not eating unpasteurized cheese. I go to all my midwife appointments. I am signed up for antenatal classes. I take my vitamins, I drink my water. I'm doing everything a 35-year-old pregnant woman would be doing. The only difference is I'm not 35. Irresponsibility and immaturity do not correspond with age. We will be doing everything in our power to be the absolute best parents we can be, and I don't want to hear anything to the contrary. I will be posting at least once a week, either Mondays or Tuesdays. Disclaimer, I know the quality's just like kind of shit. I do have a camera. It's not that I don't. However, my battery is dead ass fucking flat, and like I mentioned, we moved up from the South Island to the North Island, but the rest of our stuff is in boxes packed in a different town down south waiting to get shipped up here, including my battery charger. So hopefully we'll be getting a new battery charger and the quality will be improving drastically as soon as I do. At the end of the day, I'm still gonna be little old fantastic me. Also, I won't be showing you my belly. I can recognize what's me and what's him. But for you guys, you probably won't be able to tell just yet, and I'm still not overly confident in myself and showing my stomach on the internet. But I will include a photo that I took. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe, do all that stuff, but most importantly, just leave a comment. Talk to me, I'll talk back. It'll be great. We can be friends. Talk to me. Mama needs some friends. If you did like my video and you want to see more from me, please come back next week. I guess tune in again next week. I'm so lame. I will either be doing a video with my boyfriend or my mum, depending on thoughts and opinions. Bye.